The Derbyshire auction house is back.
£7,000 is bid!
Irita Marriott, now in her third year of business,
So far, it's been rather good.
with her trusty team of porters
What a little treasure trove we've got in here.
and valuers,
Do you ever think about anything else but furniture?
Nope.
is being called out to even bigger jobs.
This is insane.
The word is out.
Calling Andy and Nige.
She's the one who delivers the big bucks,
£1,500 to £2,000.
That's amazing.
leaving no stone unturned.
Gosh, that's a big loft.
She hunts down treasures,
18-karat gold.
heirlooms,
Have you ever seen those paintings?
No, never.
and phenomenal finds.
Pele. I think we're going to score with this one.
Is this the great train robbery?
Yes.
To sell at auction,
£2,000 is bid.
No.
making her cherished clients
£3,000.
Oh, you are kidding me.
Oh my God.
life-changing
I'm losing track of how much.
sums of cash.
£6,900.
Whoa!
Where are we going today?
We're going to Swansea.
Sunny South Wales?
I know.
By the seaside? Ice creams? Maybe.
David, I know it's your first outing, but you should know better. There will be no time for ice creams.
Hard taskmaster Irita, heavy lifting hero Nige, and new porter on the block and furniture supremo David are off to the seaside village of Mumbles on the western edge of Swansea Bay,
It's going to be sad to see it all go,
where they'll be meeting Kelly
but it's also going to be a bit of a relief as well.
and Jackie
Yeah.
at the house that belonged to their Auntie Sonia and Uncle David.
So this is my big sister.
And this is my big little sister.
So my uncle had a demolition company. His name was David, but he was known to everyone as Demolition Die. He was a big collector.
Anything that was just there that looked like it might be of some value or some use, it would come
Yeah.
home with him.
Yeah. My Auntie Sonia, she'd have her own collections as well. They didn't have any children, so we spent a lot of our childhood with them. Always Christmases together, always, part of each other's lives.
Uncle David led an active retirement.
He was 89. He was still every day doing the shopping, doing the cooking, visiting people around the village in the shops. And then he became a little bit ill and he passed away quite suddenly. It was just a week, so we didn't really get a chance to
Come to terms with it, really. No, it was quite a shock when he did go, because it was so quickly and we didn't realise how ill he was.
Auntie Sonia still lives here in this house, but she needs quite a bit of care now, and so she has carers in, and unfortunately she doesn't get to move around the rooms and see a lot of the items.
I think it's a coal box.
Sonia said that that's come up here because she got fed up of cleaning it.
Too frail to do it herself, Sonia has asked Jackie and Kelly to help her move on some of the collections.
She does feel that it's a bit of a burden. So what we're hoping is for Irita to come and take many of the items away. It'll be nice for her to know that she doesn't need to worry about it anymore.
You will have fair amounts of wrapping to do today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why is that then?
Expect a lot of small stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
furniture and pottery.
Oh, really?
That's made David's ears prick up. As a side hustle, he's been dealing in antique furniture for 22 years.
What makes you like antiques, David?
I just love the history of things. It's such a learning curve, isn't it?
Here we go.
Cool. Right, I'm going to leave you with the keys. I think you're going to need a fair amount of boxes. I'll see you in there in 5.
Get them sorted.
They're nice doorstops. Oh, hello. I'm admiring the doorstops. Come on in. I'm excited to see what else is in here. Okay. I feel at home here. All this pottery.
Yeah, there's a lot.
It was clearly something that they both had passion for.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, they had their own collections of things and then they came together for some of the bigger items. Yeah.
How much of it do you actually want to part with?
I think that the majority of the porcelain can go. If you want to have a wander around, there's furniture, there's some jewellery, there's plenty of things to cast your eye over.
I'm like a kid in a candy shop. I'll see you a bit later.
There's 2 bedrooms, 2 reception rooms, and a loft to check out. So, Irita, did Demolition Die have a soft touch for fine china?
Absolute treasure trove. Everywhere I look, there's porcelain and beautiful things, and I'm in love. I mean, there's a lot of Crown Derby here. Derby pottery started in 1750, and it has been popular ever since. But one of the most popular are the paperweights. And when you have a paperweight in this particular palette, that's an Imari palette, it's even better.
Named after a Japanese port known for its porcelain exports in the 17th century, Imari ware was characterized by its blue, red and gold patterns. Later, European potters like Royal Crown Derby emulated Imari in their own designs for the growing middle-class market.
As I've walked around the house, I can see these dotted all over. I would say there's good £400–500 worth of paperweights alone.
Better still, Uncle David kept the boxes too, which will increase the value. The paperweights will be split into 5 group lots, including this pair of bears, this lot of 6 birds, and this lot of 4 cats.
Right.
We go.
A lot of wrapping.
Okay.
Time to start boxing clever, lads.
Small playful kitten. Catnip kitten.
Yes?
I have heard of these, but I have never handled one. So what we've got is a piece of Royal Worcester. They created these eggs that were kind of based on the idea of Fabergé.
The Fabergé eggs were ornaments made by Russian jewelry firm House of Fabergé, mostly as Easter gifts for the Russian royal family between 1885 and 1917, when the Russian Communist Revolution dismantled all wealth and opulence, leading to the collapse of the company. In 1984, Royal Worcester created their own homage to Fabergé in the form of a swan egg, a peacock egg, and an oceanic-themed egg.
There were only 50 of each made. That is how rare they are. Look at that. Ta-da. Isn't that absolutely spectacular? And not only we have one, we have the oceanic egg as well, with a pearl on the top. Look at that. The gilding on that is phenomenal.
Wait, is that the peacock egg as well?
To have 3 in one sale is amazing, and I have absolutely no doubt they'll fly on the day.
Oh, the attic.
I made it.
Was it worth it?
Got a really early oil painting. There's no denying this has incredible amounts of age. It also has incredible amounts of damage. And there's another one there. There'll be someone out there who will like the distressed, aged look. I mean, my husband likes me.
The paintings, which Uncle David must have rescued from a demolition job, will need some further research back at base.
Where did you find these?
Have you ever seen those paintings?
No, never.
Because right now there's hundreds of things to load.
Get this on.
Yep.
From furniture to this basket of treasures.
Some watches.
Watches could be valuable. Where is the money that Irita manages to raise going, Kelly?
Towards the care for my aunt, just to make her life more comfortable.
It would be nice if we could get a couple of thousand in the bank for her.
What else have we got to add to the pot for Auntie Sonia?
Guys, what about this one? Is that...
Yeah, that's my uncle's clock. That was pretty special. That was his baby.
Really?
So he would wind it every morning And he would wind it every night.
It's such an unusual shape.
This shape is called balloon shape. I love the detail, the inlay of satin wood and olive wood. Probably French made, about 1900s or so. It would probably be 30 to 50 pounds as an estimate.
Not bad. One for the auction, ladies?
Okay.
So the decision's with you.
Yeah, I think so.
Time is certainly flying today, but after 4 hours of hard graft,
Okay, yeah.
there's still yet more things to load onto the van.
Oh, look at that. Don't you just love that serpentine kind of front? That is beautiful. All that metalwork. You know, once upon a time, that would have been really brightly gilded, like gold.
This French vitrine or display cabinet is an early 20th century reproduction of a style of furniture popular during the reign of Louis XV in the 18th century, which was characterized by curves, gilding, and inlaid decoration.
I saw a label in there, you know, that said that they had paid £1,900 for that. I think in auction it's going to be more, 200 to 300. Times change, fashions change.
And with that on the van, we are done.
Right, ladies, come on in.
Oh my gosh. Looks a lot bigger, looks brighter. Yes. It's nice that there's still certain pieces to keep it like a room. Yes. Great job. Thank you so much.
Honestly, it's been a pleasure. I'll see you soon.
Oh, thank you so much for coming.
See you later.
Thank you. Bye.
What a day. From top-class porcelain to some lovely pieces of furniture. I can't wait, though, to get it all back to Melbourne and root through it properly. And who knows what other treasures I'm going to find, because so far, it's been rather good.
Okay, now I'm intrigued. Sounds like Uncle David knew his stuff. Now get back to Melbourne and find us even more goodies.
Some nice bits there.
Uncle David's things have arrived back from Swansea, and everything is being researched and catalogued by the team. That includes trainee valuer Chloe.
Out of all this really nice gold jewellery, this is my favourite thing. It's a Swiss watch, and the company was founded by a guy named Antoine Lecoutre in the mid-19th century. He was a pioneering watchmaker. He made a lot of the small parts and movements to watches for other big name brands.
In the early 20th century, the company teamed up on projects with Edmond Jaeger, a French watchmaker who supplied timepieces for the French Navy. And the companies eventually merged to form Jaeger-LeCoultre in 1937. This watch dates from the late 20th century.
It's 18 karat gold. Its strap is in pretty good condition. This is estimated at 300 to 400. I love this watch, so I hope this is going to do well in the auction.
I love this cascading waterfall bookcase.
Told you, David loves his furniture.
It's such a gorgeous design, graduating smaller shelves at the top to larger ones at the bottom.
The bookcase dates from between 1900 and 1920 during the arts and crafts period, the design movement reacting against the industrialisation of the Victorian age, characterised by traditional craftsmanship and high-quality natural materials.
It's got some fantastic details at the bottom, some little brass handles as well, carved wooden feet, some really nice cane work on the doors. We're going to put a low estimate of 30 to 50 on this, which is nothing in these days. So I think it's got potential to go a lot higher than that.
Hopefully that crafty come and get me estimate will have a cascade effect on the bids. Aha! It's one of those old artworks from the loft.
I find old paintings like a mystery because you never know what you're going to find. For example, if you look at this, I believe that both of these paintings are Italian works of art. Italian artists often painted anything to do with humanity or religion, and these are very much in that subject category. Date-wise, that out of the two would be the earlier one, around 1600s.
Wow.
What makes me think that is not only the way it's painted and that really kind of moody colour to it, but if you look at the nails that have been used, they're not nails or screws that we know now. These are basically metal pegs that have been holding it together. And this one here, about 100 years later. Reason being is the nails used, and because canvas became much thinner over the years, we have put them as individual lots, and we have put a very low estimate of 30 to 50 pounds because of the damage.
Another low estimate to get the bidders interested. Irita, you temptress.
I think they are rather cool.
Just 2 minutes up the road from Irita's office, it's market day outside Melbourne Assembly Rooms. And while the stall holders are ready for a good day of trading, inside...
Pick it up by the base.
Right. Andy and Nige are getting ready for a good day of auctioneering.
Oh, that was broken.
Oh, that's got to be for
Oh,
us.
no, we can't put a broken one on.
Such a perfectionist, our Nige.
Oh, wow. Oh, it looks lovely, doesn't it? Look at this.
Yes.
We're really ready for the auction. We're really excited now that we're here as well and seeing the items in the window. The eggs for you, isn't it?
The eggs for me, definitely. It's a real hope that they will be appreciated and wanted.
Never fear. I expect all of Auntie Sonia's items will do just fine, ladies. Right, Irita?
I can't wait to get on the rostrum. Now, we took quite a lot. Watches, ceramics, the two paintings and the little bookcase in the dining room, those have had the most interest, so I can't wait to see how they do under the hammer.
There are 95 lots in today's sale, so best get comfy, everybody. Auction clerks Nick and Carl are standing by to oversee the online bids. So once Irita is ready...
Hello, hello. You've made it! All the way from Wales. Should we get going and see what happens?
Okay, yes, please.
We're off. Hopefully starting us with a big splash.
We have early 20th century waterfall front bookcase. Lovely. £30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 70, 75, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220. I need a drink. 240, 260, 280, 300. She goes, no.
Never mind, there's still bidders online.
320 we have online. Is there 340? 340 back in, 360, 380. 400 is bid. £400, fair warning, and I'm going to sell your last chance at 400.
David's come and get me estimate, worked a treat.
Okay, let's look at that.
Next up, it's the Royal Worcester Fabergé-inspired eggs, starting with the swan egg.
Lovely, lovely pieces. £250 do I see? Do I see 250?
Come on, bidders, only 50 of these exist.
Do I see 230? 230's bid.
That's better.
Do I see 240? 240, 260 do I see? 260 in the room we have. £260, fair warning and selling at 260.
Sold to the lady in the room.
Oh, okay.
And after selling the peacock egg...
260.
And the oceanic egg...
£340 and selling.
Nice.
Irita moves on to the two Royal Crown Derby paperweight bears.
Old Imari pattern. Do I see 60? 60 we have. 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 110, 120, 130. The bids with me online are £130 and selling at 130.
Smashing its estimate.
Lovely.
And in 5 minutes, Irita sells 6 more lots of Royal Crown Derby animal paperweights, including...
Are we done at 120?
A lot of 6 birds closely pursued by...
95 and selling.
4 cats.
Okay, that's nice. Yes, yes.
Coming up, it's the Italian oil paintings, starting with the more recent female portrait dating from around the 18th century.
Do I see £30 online? £30 we have. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I can't keep up, it's £400. £400 is bid. 420 we have. 440 is bid.
460. £460 is bid. Found in the corner of the attic. £460. Fair warning, and I'm going to sell at 460.
Finding these was a brushstroke of luck because the older male portrait dating from the 17th century
300 and selling.
also smashes its estimate.
Not bad,
I'd
is
love
it?
to know who painted them.
I know, I'd love to know a bit more about them.
Over the next hour, Irita puts another 81 lots under her gavel, including
Selling at £50.
the Edwardian mahogany balloon clock and
£240 and selling.
the early 20th century Louis XV style vitrine cabinet.
That's not bad.
Okay.
Finally, the last lot of the day is the 18-karat gold Jaeger-LeCoultre watch.
I mean, this is pure style. £300 do I see? 300 we have, 320, 340, 360, 380, 400, 420, 440, 460, 480, 500. Is there 550? 550 is bid. 600 is bid. Thank you. Is there 650? 650 we have. New bidder.
That pays a lot for the carer.
£650 is bid. Are we all done? Going.
Clocking in well over its estimate.
I can see the emotions kicking in. And relax. Go and have a cuppa.
Auntie Sonia tasked Jackie and Kelly with selling her and Uncle David's treasures to help cover some of her care costs. Come on, Irita, we need a lot, please.
Whatever happened, it was a good day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Roller coaster kind of day.
There was some moisture around the eyes and one or two bits.
I think for everybody, the biggest surprise were the two pictures from the attic.
Definitely.
How do you think we've done all together?
I don't know, that's up to you to tell us.
After all the fees and commission, you're actually going home with £8,714.
Oh. Wow. I've said no more to years, but
Thank you so much.
All the best and have a good trip back to Wales.
thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. The auction was incredible.
It was definitely a good experience.
I got a little bit emotional about one of the watches that sold. I think because I can always remember Auntie Sonia wearing it.
Yeah, and I got quite emotional because she was getting emotional.
We had tears and we had smiles and everything else in between. They are taking home £8,714, and that is going to go such a long way towards Auntie Sonia's care.
How are you doing?
How am I doing?
Yeah.
We've done this hundreds of times.
Andy and Nige are busy prepping for an upcoming sale.
Perfect, look at that.
So Irita and Sarah have gone on ahead to a job. The boys will follow later.
Do you know, Irita, this is my first ever time in Blackpool.
Stop it!
I have never been here before.
Well, get yourself a Mr. Whippy and a stick of Blackpool Rock Ladies before meeting retired building services engineer Brett, who lived here with his husband Martin.
Martin and I met in a bar in Blackpool. Whilst I was on holiday. I was 22, 23 when I met him, and since then we've always looked after each other. Martin was a very intelligent man, and everybody referred to him as a gentleman.
Brett and Martin maintained separate households, but with a twist.
We lived next door to each other and looked after each other for 35 years.
No more so than 2 years ago when Martin suffered an accident.
Martin had a fall which broke his hip, and I had to look after him. And then he found out that he had terminal cancer, and he was in hospital by then and had very little time left. We got married in the hospital, and it lasted another 20 days before he passed away.
A year on from Martin's death, Brett has decided to move house, but is faced with the task of clearing both properties.
I've been collecting antiques, collectibles, since I was about 7. I got all this stuff thinking that I would set up an antique shop. The sad thing is, health-wise, I'm not able to do it anymore. I have dystonia, which makes my head shake and my hands shake. It's becoming difficult because I also can't breathe too well to go up and down the stairs. I've got too much stuff that I can possibly fit in a bungalow. When Irita comes and clears a lot of the collectibles in the house, hopefully that'll help me move on to getting somewhere smaller.
It's just here. They're big houses, aren't they? Oh my goodness.
Hello there.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Come on in.
It's a quick trip through Martin's house.
Most of the stuff's next door, but...
Okay.
Out the back and into Brett's.
This was mine, and this is just full of stuff.
Are these things that you've collected for the potential of the shop?
For the potential of maybe buying a shop when I retire, Martin would have run it with me, but I won't be well enough now.
Okay. Right. I think what we need to do, Sarah, is divide and conquer.
I agree.
Do you want to start in Martin's house and I'll start here?
Right.
Yeah? Lovely. Okay.
I've still got some things to sort out.
Okay. Right, we'll meet up later.
Yeah, see you later.
We'll catch up soon.
Good luck, Irita. It's not every job that has 2 3-story houses to explore.
This is insane. I don't think I've ever been in a house and seen so many silver-plated items. When you think of a silver-plated item, you just think something that looks silver but isn't. But there are so many varieties of it. You often find Sheffield plate or old Sheffield plate, which is basically the best one there is. It was invented in 1740s by a cutlery maker in Sheffield, Thomas Bolsover, and it is basically a piece of copper that is sheeted with silver. It's quite thick and it's solid.
A leap in technology meant Sheffield plate was largely superseded by electroplated silver in the 1840s. A layer of silver, sometimes as thin as 1,000th of a millimetre, was stuck to a cheaper base metal by use of electricity.
The electroplated silver is much thinner and not as durable and not as valuable. There's a huge mix here. So I think the best thing to do is just pack it all up.
The silver plate will go in 4 bumper group lots, each with a few pieces of the more valuable Sheffield plate to attract the bidders. I wonder how Sarah's getting on next door.
I've got some stamps. Seems to be quite an extensive collection here. We've got some Victorian penny blacks, penny reds, penny blues.
Introduced in 1840, the penny black was the world's first postage stamp, used for letters weighing under ½ an ounce or 14 grams. The same year, the 2 penny blue stamp was released for heavier postage, up to 1 ounce. The following year, the penny black changed colour and the penny red became Britain's main stamp for nearly 40 years.
Penny post was a completely new invention and people love collecting things, so why not collect the stamps off envelopes? Different colours, different codes, different franking marks. Hopefully we'll find some collector will still appreciate them.
The album, which contains over 40 penny reds, 7 penny blues and 2 penny blacks, will be sold as one lot. Andy and Nige have arrived.
There we go.
Come on, guys. 2 houses, 3 stories each. Absolutely tons to do.
6.
Stop counting the floors.
Over the next 3 hours, Irita and the gang get stuck into rummaging,
This is coming with us.
packing, and loading everything Irita thinks she can sell.
I know there are 4 of us all together dealing with it, but the quantity is mind-blowing. I think it's going to be a really, really long and a lot of lifting kind of day.
There are more figurines here than there are sheep in New Zealand.
A lot of British pottery is really, really simple to distinguish what it is. Tells you on the bottom.
Genius!
Royal Winton. Now, Royal Winton was started in 1885 by 2 brothers in Stoke-on-Trent. It wasn't until late 1920s that they actually became more recognised. And that is because they came out with the most famous pattern, which was chintz. Really, really dense, kind of flowery, bright coloured patterns.
Derived from the Hindi word chint, meaning spotted, chintz was originally the name for a type of patterned Indian material, popular in Europe in the 17th century. By the 20th century, the term was more broadly used to describe dense, flowery patterns.
I mean, nowadays, everything chintz is in. So if there is some of that here, we're talking money.
Come on then, the suspense is killing me.
Ta-da! This is not the best version of it, but it's one version. This is a Queen Anne pattern.
And there's more. This butter dish will be lotted up with 20 other pieces of Royal Winton chintzware. Ka-chintz. Any plans for the cash you make, Brett?
I need to get quite a few repairs done to the house to get it in a saleable condition. I just need the cash to pay somebody to do it.
Right, we need to get more in Brett's renovations pot.
You grab that, I'll bring this down.
Because after 5 hours of loading,
It's where all this pear-shaped.
we've not seen enough pound signs yet, Irita.
Brett sent me up here because he said he loved brooches. I mean, this is absolutely bonkers quantity. All of this is made by Miracle, a costume jewellery maker in Birmingham. They started in 1946. They're still going. They now are based down in Cornwall.
Ah, you found some of me jewellery.
Some?
I started getting it because I just liked it, and being a sort of Celtic-looking jewellery, I could get away with wearing it as a man, as a type-in. My mum came to visit, and she said, your gran used to set the stones in these.
Really?
As a job at home. And I suddenly remembered sitting under my gran's work table, playing with all the different coloured stones while she was working on them.
How amazing. And I would say there's probably tray per lot, about 20 lots in the region of kind of 30 to 50 pounds each. So really, when you add it all up,
good investment.
Potentially worth up to £1,000 in total. It certainly was. And with the brooches loaded, it's time to stick a pin in things for today.
right then, Brett. You want to come and have a look?
Wow, you've certainly cleared it, haven't you?
What do you think Martin would think about all this?
Oh, he'd be amazed, and he'd be glad that it's clear and that I'm moving on.
I'm going to let you enjoy the space, and I'm going to see you in Derbyshire in a few weeks.
Thank you very much.
It was an absolute pleasure. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, that was a long one, Irita. Your verdict, please.
I think we're going to end up with a lot of job lots. Job lots are not always the most popular things in auction. With customers online, they want individual things because job lots are not shippable. Saying that, there's probably about 40 boxes that we haven't even looked into. So the hope is still there that in those boxes, there'll be something really good.
Brett had an eye for a bargain, but now it's all heading for auction. Will his finds fetch a fortune or fall flat? Brett's things have arrived back from Blackpool and Irita's team are getting everything catalogued and ready for auction.
These vases have really stood out to me. They're all a technique called cloisonné. Now, cloisonné started really in Egypt about 1800 BC. Little wires are soldered onto a metal base, whether it be bronze, copper, and the wires create the pattern. And then these little divisions, called cloisons, which comes from the French for compartments, are then painted in with enamel paste. All of these pieces are from China. They are 20th century. This one looks so different from these on this side, and that's because it's a Japanese piece. It's got a very bold yellow ground which stands out, but the design on it is much simpler, less fussy, just a simple flower. So because this one's different, I'm going to put this one on its own at 40 to 60 pounds.
The rest will go in a group lot with 2 Chinese cloisonné plates.
Be really interesting to see how they do at auction.
This is what we're after.
Mourning jewellery has been around for centuries, but the heyday really was during Queen Victoria's reign because she mourned Prince Albert's death. People wanted to copy her, and you often find not only brooches, but rings, bracelets, pretty much any piece of jewellery to keep that past one near. This piece dates from the turn of the century, about 1900s. It is made out of what's known as pinchback.
This imitation gold alloy of roughly 90% copper and 10% zinc was invented in the early 18th century by London watchmaker Christopher Pinchbeck.
Now, if you look at the back of it, it has plaited hair because they wanted to keep that person close to them. The front of it has this beautiful carving that is carved out of a shell, and the fact that there are 2 cherubs here makes me think that this might have been for a child. Even though the value is low, 20 to 30 pounds, that would have been more than just a brooch to someone.
At Melbourne Assembly Rooms, Irita's team are setting up for today's auction.
Nige, I don't see any coffee cups.
Coffee? It's an auction. A peasant.
Nige is clearly a tea man, Andy.
Might be a millionaire by tomorrow.
And here's Brett, who's brought his friend Tim along for the day.
I'm a little bit nervous about the auction. I'm just hoping that I don't end up having to take a load home.
Thoughts for the day, Irita?
Brett's idea was to buy items and to save them to open a shop one day. And I really hope that today in auction we can make him some profit on it all.
I'll raise a cuppa to that. Tea, obviously, Nige. With 103 lots to get through today, auction clerks Nick and Carl are ready to oversee the nearly 2,000 potential bidders poised online. Now it's finally opening time for the shop Brett always dreamt of.
Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Are you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
Yeah? Should we get cracking?
We've got a first-class lot to start us off.
An album of Queen Victoria stamps, nice lot. £100 we have, thank you. 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170. £170 has it. Are we all done and selling at 170?
I think Irita really pushed the envelope with that one.
That's some of me granddads.
Well done, Brett's Gramps. Next, it's a bumper lot of 50 pieces of silver plate, including teawares and candlesticks, with 1 or 2 bits of that more expensive Sheffield plate.
I can go straight in at 20 with me. 25 from Estonia. 30, 35, 40, £45 has it. 50, 55, new bidder. Back in at 60, 65, 70, 75. Back in at 80, 85. £90 we have, 95 we have, 100 we have. 100 is bid, fair warning and selling, at £100.
Not bad, eh, Brett?
It's good, that.
And in 5 minutes,
65 and selling.
Irita sells
45 and selling.
4 more group lots of silver plate,
75.
dispelling any fears that the big job lots wouldn't sell.
Glad I bought them. Yeah.
It's time for some chintz. 21 mid-century pieces of the stuff.
Royal Winton chintz. £20, please.
Maybe chintz isn't everyone's cup of tea.
That should be flying away at that. £20 we have.
Thank you, lady in the room.
40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, thank you. £90 online, do I see 95? It's a nice lot. Are you sure you don't want one more at 95? Yeah, 95, thank you. £95 in the room. £95 and you're gonna win it at 95.
The lady in the room is chintz to bits.
Thank you very much, well done.
Now for the lot of 10 Chinese cloisonné vases and 2 cloisonné plates.
Some lovely pieces. Do I see 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. £75 is bid. Fair warning, and I'm going to sell at 75.
Any profit on that one, Brett?
I think I paid about 30 quid.
Nice. And Irita keeps the profits flooding in as she puts 74 more lots under her gavel, including
at 55.
The 20th century Japanese cloisonné vase and
65 and selling.
A lot of 12 walking sticks.
Happy with that?
Yes, definitely.
But I'm not sure we've banked enough for Brett's repairs yet. We need a miracle. Or failing that, the first of 20 group lots of miracle brooches.
24 items in that lot. Do I see 30? £30 we have, 35, 40. 45 in the room with the lady. Is there 50? 50, 55. The bid's in the room with the lady at £55. Fair warning and selling.
Bagged by the room bidder.
Well done.
Over the next 20 minutes,
45.
Irita works 19 more miracles, selling the rest of the costume jewellery brooches.
At 55.
All over their estimates.
I'm losing track of how much.
Me too, Brett, but I think we're doing okay. There's just one lot left, the Victorian mourning brooch.
Lovely thing. Do I see £20 please online? £20 we have, 30, 35, 40 we have, 45, 50. What did you pay?
I think it was about £5.
Not bad. 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, £80 is bid. 85, 90. Do I see 100? What do you reckon, Brad?
Oh, it's doing well.
110 we have. £110 is bid. Are we all done and selling? At 110.
Good find, Brett.
Well done for that bargain.
That was a good buy.
I'll see you out there in 5, okay?
Let's see how much Irita has managed to raise for Brett's repair fund to help pave the way for his house move.
Hello, you two.
Hello.
Rita.
How do you think the whole thing went all together?
It went very well.
Are you happy?
Yes.
You know what? If you would have opened a little shop, I think you might have been quite good at it.
Oh, yeah.
Because some of the profits you made on the things that you had bought, they were not bad, were they?
No.
How much do you think we made altogether?
I couldn't keep count. I mean, it was going quite quickly.
So after all the fees and commission, you're taking home £4,140.
That's great. That's really good.
Are you happy with that?
Yes. Yeah, I might pay for something towards going in a new house as well.
Here you go. Good luck with whatever comes next.
The auction was good, very surprising. The most surprising item was really how much the silver plate made.
Really impressive.
I knew I'd got a good eye for it.
Brett is going home absolutely over the moon with just over £4,000. That is going to go a long way fixing up the house that he needs to sell. And I wish him all the best in finding that happy ever little bungalow.